Can we roll the tape on that?
Are asses highly acidic? I'm asking for a friend.
So I've been doing I've been eating them entirely wrong.
No, that sounds awesome to me.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
No.
This is why you're a millennial shitbag, because you don't know good things when you hear them. They want you to apologize for Pearl Harbor.
Apologize, man.
Oh,
say you're sorry.
So they're sending me mail because they want to be racist fucks. I gotcha.
You're gonna stare into those eyes and lick that mustache.
No, I can,
Belly to belly.
I have eyelids. Oh.
And she can spit in my face every single day. I think I can see myself drinking that spit after a while. Like, just lapping
You're a
it up.
sick fuck. You know that?
Bicker bots.
Too late.
Did you have to flex?
Yeah, I wanted to go for like a death metal one, but that's all that came out.
Nice.
Bicker bots. You know?
Do you listen to death metal?
Yeah, when I work out.
Oh.
Like nonstop death
I was
metal.
just about to say.
Can't understand a word they're saying, but I need it when I live.
I don't understand how people can listen to anything like remotely close to death metal, because it just sounds like someone's screaming at you. Why do you want to listen to that?
It's more about the mood. I'm not listening for
The
like
anger?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
I need a lot of aggression when I'm in the gym.
You know what I listen, and like the kind of music I listen to when I work out is like it's very like emo. It's like emo music. It's like very melodic.
Wow.
And like
I'm not shocked. Are you shocked?
Not really.
No. I mean,
I
listen to the lyrics, and I gain strength from the lyrics. You know, like about love and like like how you can accomplish a lot of things through love.
So
and
liberal.
Well, that's why his arms look like that.
yeah, this is true.
Oh my God, that really hurts a lot, because I'm like getting really, I'm like really like self-conscious about like my entire body ever since like you started going like, no, you look about at 20%. Like, yeah, that seems very reasonable.
For the record, I said 23.
Ooh.
And you were like 0.7% off, because I did the bar part. I was like 22.3%.
This is like a perfect segue. You were going to talk about a cut that you were going to do. So you got 22.7%?
22.3.
22.3?
22.3, huh?
On the bod pod. So
the
for
bod
those
pod.
people who are listening and don't know what the bod pod is, basically you go in and you put on some like biker shorts, like the ones that would give a girl a yeast infection, and then you put on like a swim cap and you get in this Easter egg thing and she closes it, and then the pressure changes and then it spits out all this information about your body fat percentages and your mass and stuff like that. So he got a 27.9%.
Keep on going high. just every single time. Keep on going high. This is just gonna fuel me to like cut myself. You know, like,
it's working.
oh, dude, I like there's a pit in my stomach right now that just like it hurts. What was that?
What is happening, bro?
Shut up.
Anyways, so yeah, 22.3%. So
What do you think OCD is going to say about us when we can't do a single podcast without some sort of pissy interruption from your cell phone?
Look,
I can feel them judging us from Manchester right now.
I'm just gonna stay quiet because they're friends. And
all right, your cut. You were telling us about your cut.
Yeah, so I want to start one this upcoming week, right? And I want to combine intermittent.
That's a shot. If you're listening, that's a shot.
I want to combine intermittent fasting with just a regular, cutting my caloric intake, like daily caloric intake. So that's gonna mean I'm not gonna eat until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when I break my fast, and then I will have to somehow fit in. I think my cutting calories amount is like 1,700. I'll have to fit in 1,700 calories from noon till around 9 o'clock. That's a lot, and it's going to be interesting. Like I'm very curious as to how this is going to work.
What is that? 9 hours? You can eat for 9 hours.
You got 9 hours to eat 1,700 calories.
Yes.
Is that a task? I'm not good at counting calories, so I don't know.
It is for me, because that means I have to fit in all of my protein, all of like ideally 3 meals in 9 hours. It's just going to be different from what I was doing before, which is a straight meals all throughout the day. So it's just going to be different. I want to see if it actually does anything.
Yeah. So the meals throughout the day, they're starting to say it's a myth.
What part? What's the myth?
So the idea was
the grazing
to keep your metabolism burning all day.
Well,
long.
that's what I'm doing, and it's worked.
5
it's
to 6
working.
meals a day.
Yeah.
I graze.
Yeah, I mean, it's for different people, different results.
So that's what I'm leaning towards now. I think everybody's got a different body, different system.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah. Okay.
But so the intermittent fasting thing, like I got a friend that, if I've told you about this already, maybe just shut me up. But like he lives by it. He's lost 25 pounds doing it. Like,
but is he ripped?
Oh, well, I haven't seen him topless or anything.
Okay, so then, but like, what body fat percentage would you put him at?
Before or after?
Oh, after.
Okay, so if thinking about what he looked like when I last saw him, and then taking 25 pounds off of that, I'd say he's probably at 12% body fat, if I had to guess.
Wow. Okay.
So I think it's kind of interesting. We've all done the body fat percentages. I did the gold one, you did the gold one, and the bod pod,
Yeah,
right?
I've done both.
I have the gold one scheduled.
And they were close, right?
Well, that's the
No.
thing. This is what pisses him off. So I did the bod
but you did
pod.
them weeks apart.
I did the bod pod. It gave me a 19% body fat.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 weeks later, I did a 3D scan, and it gave me a 14% body fat.
Okay, now do you think that's realistic?
I think 14% is realistic.
No,
I think-
the difference between the two.
I do, but he thinks I'm a mongoloid.
It's not, because you can't. Okay, if you are able to drop 5% body fat in the course of 2 weeks,
Yeah.
cutting would be just the easiest thing for everybody.
And I think
it's
it might
because
be for me.
The first time you start cutting, you're going to drop all that bad weight. It's real easy.
Yeah.
Like if you ever see a 300-pound person, they'll go from 300 to 250 like that.
Yeah.
But the problem is getting from like 250 to 240. It's a
It's the
struggle.
last little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm seeing that first little burst of weight loss.
Yeah. But
Or
I just want to
body
point
fat
out, so
loss.
you came in at the gold one at 14%.
Yeah.
You came in at 26.8.
The bod pod at
He hasn't done
Oh,
the
the
3D
bod pod.
scan
yeah, I
yet.
haven't done the gold yet.
Okay, so the bod pod, you came in at 27.9. Do you have any clue what I came in at?
19%.
For the bod pod or the golds?
Golds.
The golds?
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, you know his.
I'm gonna guess. Let me guess.
Yeah.
What was it, 2 weeks ago? How long ago
It
was
was
this?
yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's eyeing him up sexually,
Mm.
looking him up and down like a treat.
19%.
Wow.
I think he heard you.
He heard me.
It was
Yeah,
technically-
so 19%.
It was like 18.8 or some
It
bullshit.
was like
but
19.9, but whatever.
I mean, I can bring it up so you can go fuck yourselves.
All right, this is boring me already. Move on to something else.
Let's see here. Black Panther, biggest opening in...
Haven't seen it yet. Moving on to something else.
You haven't seen Black Panther? Oh,
No.
yeah. You like to wait.
I'm
for
taking
some
well,
weird reason.
now I don't want to get murdered by red-haired Caucasian.
There
But
was
right
so
now I'm
many
taking college courses, and it's eating up my life.
And there were so many people that died at the opening of Black Panther. Oh, wait, no one died.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. Hey, hindsight's 50-50.
I could say something right
2020.
now that might not, like, it's pretty bad.
Well, go ahead
I
and
feel
say it.
now you're kind of obligated to say it. It's
Okay.
going to be racist. I can tell by your
Yes,
face.
Yes. So like there was like this meme going on online, or Black Panther, like, biggest opening ever, and you know, like but only $17 in concession sales.
I'm not offended by that.
Ray the racist.
I grew up, we would bring food in my mom's purse, like the soda.
That's
and the,
exactly what the stereotype is.
I know, I'm speaking to
Yeah.
that stereotype.
Yeah.
So I'm not offended by that.
But it's not
That's
only-
just thrifty.
It's not only... It's not only that section of the world. My dad's whiter than shit, and we'd go to the drive-in. He'd make me ride in the fucking trunk.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to pay for me.
Well, they made you ride around in the trunk all the time.
Exactly. We don't want this monstrosity out in the world. Like, we need to hide our shame.
It hurts because it's real.
Oh my god.
I just didn't know why.
What
All
else?
right, so you're not a big fan of Star-Lord, are you? Or are you?
Yeah, I like Star Wars.
Who are you?
So he's got a movie coming out. All I have is...
Star-Lord movie?
No, it's not Star-Lord.
Guardians-
Chris Pratt.
Oh.
Okay, so I only have the premise of it, but I like it. It's called Cowboy Ninja Viking. All right, and
That is an actual comic.
yeah, great.
Yeah.
So he's an assassin who, it's got like split personality, and he switches between a cowboy, a ninja, and a Viking.
This sounds stupid.
Sold. No,
This
that
sounds
sounds awesome to
stupid.
me.
It sounds
Sounds
awesome.
stupid.
Yeah.
This is why you're a millennial shitbag, because you don't know good things when you hear them.
I'm gonna assume that this is gonna bomb at the box office.
You're gonna
We'll see about
bomb.
that.
Oh, speaking of bombing, again. Okay, so bickerbotspodcast@gmail.com. There are other people on the fucking podcast. If you want to send me something, it would make my day. I'm sure Wilds would like to get some kind of fucking fan mail. Would you?
Wait, is it all going just to the Bickerbots? Because I don't want like my personal email flooded.
No, to the fucking Bickerbots.
Oh,
But I
yeah, send
would
it
you-
away.
So I've never gotten anything referencing me. Have
It's
you?
just Ray Ray. He's the star of the
Yeah,
show.
goddamn Ray Ray
It's
again.
your podcast, but he's the belle of the ball.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm uncomfortable with
So
this.
with the bombing statement, fan request, they want you to apologize for Pearl Harbor.
Apologize, man.
Oh,
Say you're sorry.
So they're sending me mail because they want to be racist fucks. I gotcha. Oh, you think I'm gonna stand for that? Whoever sent that fucking email. All right. First of all, I don't regret a damn thing, you motherfucker. Secondly, I'm Korean, so actually that's like incredibly offensive because the Japanese like fucked our country literally. So fuck you.
So what part of China is that?
It's the part where you don't know anything about because you're a fucking Mongoloid.
Okay. Now that we've got that out of the way.
I just got bitches coming at me. And oh my god! Oh shit.
Sorry.
Hold on.
All right. That made me laugh so hard that I karate chopped, and I might have broke things.
Yeah, I think you broke something.
Motherfucker.
All right,
Pearl
where are we
Harbor.
at now?
Well, let's just keep going with the entertainment tip. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're doing the entertainment news here, Transformers getting rebooted. I think it's about time, huh?
New director?
Wait. Like rebooted as in
New director, new everything. So they said after the Bumblebee thing, they're gonna just scrap it all.
thank fucking God. Oh my God. Have you seen the past like 4 Transformers movies?
Nope.
Good. They're
Nope.
just such terrible
So
movies.
I gave up
fucking
on it.
bad. Even the first one was bad.
I actually like the first one. The first one was really good to me because it was like very nostalgic.
I'm gonna say the third one better than all of them, just for the pure fucking squirrel suits where they were flying through Chicago.
Oh my God. It's just like that one scene.
That was it. That was it. Everything else sucked.
There was one where they were like driving cars up buildings that were falling over, or is that Fast and Furious?
It might have been Fast and Furious. So okay, I was defending the Fast and Furious
Why?
because they're shit movies, and
Yeah.
you just watch them going in knowing that, right? And it was enjoyable enough knowing it was a shit movie. But I watched this last one where The Rock,
literally throws a torpedo across the fucking ice field.
it was so fucking bad. Charlize Theron, one of the hottest broads ever, couldn't even save that fucking movie.
Not in Monster.
You know what's hilarious to me about The Rock in that movie or in these Fast and the Furious? He in each like movie he progressively gets like more and more superhuman. Like it's hilarious. So like by the time that like this past one, like he literally he's trying to escape a prison and they're using rubber bullets on him, right? And he literally says a line like somebody shoots him with the rubber bullet and he goes, it bounces off of him and he goes, should have used real ones, and then just charges the guy.
Wow.
Like, I'm like, this is the most ridiculous. Like
That's
The Rock
stupid.
has the biggest ego. I don't like him as an actor.
What?
I don't like
Well,
him.
he was just reading lines that were written for him.
No. I know for a fact that like this guy, like he,
for a fact.
Well, you grew up with him.
uh-huh.
You grew up with The Rock.
Were you washing his balls when he was
maybe,
WWE?
maybe that was an over exaggeration. Sure. I'll admit that. But I know, like I can just tell this guy. He's so full of himself. He just wants to be like the badass guy in every single movie. He can never make fun of himself. Like I don't like that.
You haven't seen CIA?
What?
Yeah, he hasn't seen CIA.
Yeah, CIA
whatever.
makes fun of himself the entire movie.
I don't feel the need to defend The Rock. He's doing pretty
I know.
good without
He's
me.
doing
So
good. Yeah,
let's
exactly.
move on.
Disney bought Hulu.
Oh,
Did they really? They're gonna make Hulu their streaming service.
So they didn't actually buy Hulu. What they did is they bought Fox, which owns a giant chunk of Hulu.
Oh yeah.
So, and it's another one of those companies like Netflix. They lose money every year. I think they posted like 580 million loss last year.
Hulu's losing money. Mm-hmm. It's all the licensing. I think is what's getting them.
So they're just dying. So I threw up on the screen here a picture of the upcoming Creed 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
I didn't even get to watch the first Creed.
it's so good.
you would love it.
Really? Is it
Yeah.
okay?
It's got a
I'll
lot
check it
of
out.
I'm gonna cry in the corner sort of moments.
Yes, yes.
Then I would.
My daddy didn't like me.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So is it Dolph Lundgren's? Oh, I mean,
Yeah, Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago. Yeah, it's his protege against. That's kind of like it's an exact mirroring of.
It's going to be good because Coogler's doing it again, and that dude did
Man,
amazing
you're a
things.
big Coogler fan, are you?
He did Black Panther, right?
Yeah, Black Panther was good. Creed was good. Fruitvale Station was all right. It was kind of a pointless fucking
So the guy that plays Killmonger is in Fruitvale Station, right?
Yep.
Michael
He's-
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, but
this
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I've come across that Fruitvale Station on like Netflix, and I'll just look at it and go, "Nah, I don't want to watch that."
Dude, don't bother. It's a waste of time. I was expecting so much better with all
well,
the hype and
apparently
shit.
it did really well based
What
on the budget it had.
Is it like what is it about?
I
What's the
don't know.
premise?
It's
So
just-
it's a retelling of a shooting that happened. So
Oh,
what the fuck's the one that's in theaters now with the Air Force guys?
The 15, 13, the Paris.
You're right. So
but yeah, the
15, 13 to Paris.
Whatever
I think.
that-
yeah, so these guys are on the
Whatever,
train
I'm not
and they
gonna
stop
watch
a legit terrorist. They're heroes, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But their whole thing took 10 seconds.
Right. You can't make a movie based on that.
Right.
Apparently you can, because the whole this movie that's out right now, that took like what, 10 seconds or 20 seconds.
What
right?
movie that's out right now?
The one about the Air Force people.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Oh,
Okay,
gotcha,
welcome
gotcha.
to the conversation.
So that was, Jesus Christ.
I thought you guys were talking about Fruitvale Station or whatever.
Fruitvale Station is the same thing. So again, it's another thing that happened across 10 seconds. And it was basically 3 black guys, 3 white cops, this, that, and the other. Cop slams black dude starts mouthing off, tries to get up. Cop goes reaching for his taser, grabs his gun, puts 2 rounds in the guy's back.
Okay.
Dude bleeds out on the subway station. So it became this huge thing, but like it's a 10-second clip and they expanded it into this whole fucking life story, this, that, and the other.
Okay, whatever.
So
Maybe I'm being biased, but I could actually see you making a movie about that. So if I did a little bit of background story on each of the individuals involved,
That's exactly what the current movie
Is it?
about.
Yeah, that's
it's
the same
about,
shit
like,
with the-
why am I just adamantly opposed to a movie about that fat guy on the train then?
racist.
Maybe I am a little racist. I don't mean to
I mean,
be.
aren't we all though? I feel like
No,
we're all
no,
a
we're
little
not.
racist.
We're not.
You
definitely,
can't help but be a little
you're
racist.
definitely a little racist.
PJ's a lot racist.
PJ's not racist at
I'm
all.
sorry, I undersold you. Yeah, you're definitely.
I married a white woman. All right, here we go. The Shazam movie.
Hashtag equality.
Yeah, like that's gonna help your argument, man.
All right.
Shazam.
White women are probably like the most passive aggressive, like racist people in America, aren't they?
Women
Is that
in
true?
general or just
I feel like
evil.
it is. It's just that they'll never be blatantly racist, but they'll like as soon as they turn their.
So while he's coughing, the Shazam movie coming up, they're saying his costume is going to be very close to what they use in the comics.
Cool.
Good job. Cool. All right.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. All right. Somebody grab a bag.
Oh, yeah, we got bags. I keep forgetting about the Wolf Ticket Lottery.
I have booze Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. So that was an idea that came up the other day. Remember that?
No.
At work? We were talking about doing an Easter egg hunt and hiding little mini bottles of booze.
No, I did not hear that at all.
This would only be worth it if it was for the kids.
Bickerbotspodcast@gmail.com. Ray wants to get children drunk after him saying he goes to Chuck E. Cheese to stare at kids.
I remember in the 80s getting drunk all the time as a kid. Like, they were just Budweisers lying around all the time that I would drink.
I want cameras
don't
in
understand
here
how
because
this
Ray's
is-
very shocked at this.
I don't understand how that's a problem.
Drunk kids.
You didn't have, like, Budweisers when you were a kid growing up? Like, your
No.
uncle or your dad or somebody didn't just, let you have a can of Budweiser?
Oh yeah, it was one of those things where they let you have one. And you're like, oh, it doesn't taste good.
I think this
No,
really
it was
highlights,
delicious.
I think this really highlights.
One of the
Like
greatest
your-
memories that I had as a kid growing up, I can see it right now. I was in the backseat of the car. It was me and my cousin, and I want to say we were with like my pops and some other dude, and they were driving. And Run DMC featuring Aerosmith's "Rock This Way" came on, and then me and my little cousin, I'm like 8 years old, and we had a Budweiser, and we were just rocking out in the backseat. It was awesome.
You
Couldn't
and
do that
I-
now.
You and I have such different childhoods.
Right.
Like, it's
Well, I grew up same time frame and
so
basically
bad.
same kind of
I thought you were going to be with me on
stature.
this.
No, I didn't like the taste of
Stature.
beer as an 8-year-old.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, fucking alcoholics.
Wait, can we talk about this? 8-year-olds drinking alcohol? That's not normal. Even back in the 80s, that wasn't allowed. That wasn't normal.
It was frowned upon.
Yeah, like frowned upon is putting it lightly. Like,
Yeah.
so I think this is really, again, like I said this, but this really highlights what kind of like upbringing.
I'm okay
and
with that.
background you have.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was an everyday thing.
I just
I'm
wanna
just saying
know-
there's been 1 or 2 occasions when I had some Budweisers.
I just want to know where that right turn was that kept you out of prison. Because I mean, you
Luck,
just
the grace of God. I am not even joking. The grace of God.
It's why you're such a strong believer. God has a path for you, and you have to believe that.
Dude, you don't even know. All right, so Nathan Lloyd, Children on Leashes.
okay. Stop right there. So Nathan Lloyd, this is a fan submission. Go ahead.
Okay, so professional video game streamers, like, what the heck's the appeal of watching someone else play a game? Am I doing this right?
Yeah, he didn't know if he was doing it right. So
He did it right. He's talking about like Twitch, which I'm going to go to you as our
Yeah, sure.
resident millennial,
right
Resident millennial, sure.
and asexual.
Okay, so
Harry Bush.
do you enjoy? Not you, because I know that you don't enjoy watching sports, but do you? Watch,
Yeah, I enjoy watching sports. But
Same
it's actual-
content.
It's not.
Why is it not?
Dang
the
it,
same
he
content?
made a really good point. Like,
Why is it not the same?
it's the
content?
exact same thing.
It's
Before you made this point, I was like, "That's stupid."
Yeah, well,
well,
it's
I'd
the
rather
same
just
exact
play a
thing.
video game than watch some mongoloid play a video
But
game.
can you
he's
play a
right.
video game on the level that these Twitch streamers? Because
Absolutely.
the people who are like, no, you cannot. The people who are the most famous Twitch streamers, they are on another level of game playing. It's ridiculous to watch.
and please find us on Twitch, Bickerbots.
We ain't on Twitch.
We are on Twitch.
Wow, no,
we're not on Twitch, bro.
because-
Do you know what
I
Twitch
know,
is?
like-
He just thinks it's like another social media.
like again, like all the social medias, like you know, like you're just using.
You don't even
words
know
you
about
don't
Twitch, do you?
We're on Twitch.
We're not on Twitch because Twitch is where conjecture
Videos.
meets the looming threat of imminent violence.
Fuck. All right, that was good. That was good.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
That was good. That was good.
All right, what you got?
Wolf ticket lottery.
I just got.
Oh wait, he also talked about children on leashes, right?
That was the question that we completely gleamed over.
Did you ever put your kid on a
He
leash?
kind of forced. We've already talked about that, but he kind of forced two questions together. It was the children on leashes and then the
Oh,
Twitch.
that was a separate. I thought that was.
It
like
was,
his-
but he put it in the
I
form
thought
of
that was
one
just like
question.
his name or something like.
Children on
Yeah,
a leash.
exactly.
Children on a leash at gmail.com asks. No. But yeah, so that's Twitch and then kids on a leash.
Yes,
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, up to a certain age, I suppose. You know, like toddler, and then like after that, it's a little frowned upon. Maybe. but, like,
13, 14. You just
I was in Japan with there was a bunch of us with our friends and kids, and then my oldest son, he just said, "I'm gonna go over here in downtown Japan," and nobody's seen him take off or anything. So we spent a good hour freaking out
yeah,
looking for our
see,
kid.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'd had a leash for his little, I'm gonna stop there.
Man, if you ever whenever you decide to adopt a child with your life mate,
Right.
if you ever lose your kid for a couple minutes,
Why
it's
would you
this-
assume I would ever want a child?
That's fair. That's like asexual
I guess
standards number one.
Yeah, being
The bylaws.
being asexual. So another fan submission, of course, for fucking Ray was
He's
about
the most popular.
was about the asexual crawfish. Have you seen this? It can clone itself.
Yeah. So asexual in that there's two different ways, or not ways, but
Well, go ahead and speak to us, Mr.
applications.
Expert.
So, well, I'm just saying. Like,
No, I'm just saying you're the resident asexual. I look to you.
No,
as the
okay.
subject
When it
matter
comes to sexuality for humans, right? Asexuality is just like I don't have interest in like the sexual. No.
We knew it. We knew that.
God damn it. Was that a setup? Because like if it was, kudos. Oh my god. But no. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, asexuality in like biological terms, it just means that you don't need. TJ, it's not that funny.
TJ's so
It's not
pleased
that
with
funny.
himself.
It's not that funny.
It's pretty funny.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Professor Asexual.
I'm just saying that in biological terms, asexuality is like you don't need another gender in order to reproduce. You can clone yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's so cool about that?
You tell us. It's the life choice you chose.
That's not the same thing.
And Professor.
Professor.
I can't even.
right.
Professor Asexual sounds like a Mega Man villain.
It does. Yeah.
I see a new
I don't
Photoshop
okay,
meme.
like,
Yeah, that one kind of, and that's what I was saying. Sometimes they just generally organically create themselves.
They always do.
Like Professor Asexual. There will be a picture of you in like a Dr. Robotnik suit.
It's coming.
It's
I
coming.
need to like you guys are kind of like forcing me to like start
Embrace your
going,
asexuality?
No, start going more and more onto like these dating apps that I've already renounced, but like just so I
Wait,
can
why
like,
have you renounced them?
because I haven't had luck with them. Like I just
Yeah.
don't really have a lot of luck with dating apps. Period.
Not a lot of grinder responses.
If you're a single dude out there
That
in the
is
San
not true,
Antonio
because-
area, Ray's available. Bickerbotspodcast@gmail.com.
All right,
Let's get
move
this
on.
guy some dick.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, come on. Low balls. Hey, what set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable?
Oh,
Massengale douche products as a dude.
where? What store? Is
I don't
this?
think that would
Is
make
this
somebody uncomfortable.
Is this
Let's
a
say
hardware
it's-
store?
no,
a
no,
grocery
say any store.
CVS comes to mind.
Okay, CVS.
Okay, so
Ooh,
duct tape, sleeping pills,
can you find duct tape in CVS?
No.
condoms, and a plunger.
Okay.
For me, it's gonna be just an unhealthy amount of NyQuil and 17 bags of or boxes of condoms.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be the shit. Could you imagine if you just walked up there with all the NyQuil and you started asking them, you got any more in the back?
I'm thinking
I'm having a party tonight.
I'm thinking a duffel bag full of Cheetos, a pair of brass knuckles, and a Ouija board.
Can you get brass knuckles at CVS?
I think we moved past the CVS restraints.
Oh, this is just like a Walmart
yeah.
Again, can you get brass knuckles at a Walmart?
Maybe.
Speaking of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, did you see they're making a movie about them?
Well, this is America. We make movies about stupid things. Why
a movie
not?
about hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we had an Emoji Movie, so I guess
That's the stupid movie I'm thinking about as I'm thinking about
not
Flaming Hot Cheetos movie.
So
Damn it! But it did so poorly. Why? How
It did poorly? Thank you.
Yes.
So there's
it
hope
bombed.
for America.
because it was supposed to be a shit movie anyways.
with the poop emoji.
But why would they decide? Okay, you know what? We've made a shit movie. It did terribly. Let's make another shit movie and also have it do terribly.
Well, I think this is going
Did
to
they
be
make a
more
sequel?
along the lines of Sausage Party.
No, it did terribly.
Have you seen Sasha's? Did you see
I
it?
watched it. It confused me.
It was the most racist thing I've ever fucking seen.
And then at the end, there's a giant orgy scene. I was like, what is happening?
yeah,
So
a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
it was. I actually enjoyed it. Right, I
Oh,
thought
my
it was
goodness.
funny, but it was. I thought it was funny in the way that I am very immature for laughing at this.
Oh yeah, I laughed my ass off, but it's still like there's some things that were
didn't
really
laugh a lot.
uncomfortable.
I just didn't laugh. I was like, this is
The
weird.
orgy scene was like particularly hilarious to me.
No, that was
It
uncomfortable.
made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable. The orgy scene.
Okay.
But the other things were like the Native Americans were all
Yeah.
alcohols,
Yeah.
and they were named
incredibly
Firewater.
Racist,
Oh.
Incredibly racist.
Yeah.
I thought it was just. It felt like it
That's
was
a shot.
Yes, shot.
Shot.
Whatever.
So back to the whole Flamin' Cheetos movie. So Flamin' Cheetos were invented by a janitor at the Cheeto factory. He took plain Cheetos home, so he's actually a thief.
Yeah.
And then sprinkled his own shit on it and brought it back in to feed people.
I'm not eating fecal matter covered Cheetos.
You should. They're delicious.
What did he eat that made his poop so spicy on top
Kimchi.
of the... There it is.
Kimchi. Do you have something from the bag there?
I don't even know what's going on.
That's another shot, by the way.
House plants.
Again, that's another fan submission. I think that came from the original girl that sent in the first Ray Ray, Dear Ray Ray.
Just houseplants. That's the thing? Just houseplants.
Yeah, she just said,
What about house plants?
This is like the fucking tan lines.
Do you name them?
Do you talk to them?
So plants are
What
living...
are you talking about?
Plants are living organisms, and I'm pretty sure it's a proven scientific fact that plants that listen to or have music played actually tend to grow stronger, better.
Do you have houseplants?
I do not.
The closest thing I have is that bamboo tree at work because there's nothing here.
You brought it from your homeland.
Yeah, I did as a seed in my ass. Motherfucker.
Now a word from these dickholes.
Do you ever wonder when Spider-Man goes to the bathroom if the toilet paper sticks to his fingers?
You ever wonder why Superman wears his underwear outside of his pants?
My name is Imran.
My name is Anthony,
He's the Jock.
and he's the nerd.
And we're your hosts for the Jock and Nerd podcast, where we sometimes try to attempt to answer these questions.
This is a full spoiler podcast, and we swear a lot.
Check it out for awesome geek news, interviews, and comic book reviews. Visit jockandnerd.com. We are your superhero TV, movies, and comic book culture curators.
Boom.
Jockandnerd.com. Jock and Nerd.
That was organic.
No, that was organic.
Okay, let's go ahead and just slide this in here.
That's what she said.
Ooh. So we got to...
Or if you're asexual, that's what no one said.
Dude, am I the only one who feels like we're making it when we get fan submissions?
Yeah, we're making it. We're relevant. People are listening, and they want to hear from us.
Shaken Not Nerd, our fellow podcast
Big ups.
in Australia. If you haven't listened to them, they're basically us with an Australian accent and a more polished setup. They have soundboard and all this
Right.
other bullshit. They care. So anyways, they sent a BMK, again, directed towards Ray Ray.
Nice.
Wait, we're not doing this, right? Like everybody's gonna be part
Well,
of
you're
it.
just starting it off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, no, they wrote this one specifically for you. They
Well,
said,
it's a BMK, but they're most interested in your response.
But
You're super
the quote
popular.
is, "This is a BMK for the fatty hater."
oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
John
Fat shamer.
Goodman from The Big Lebowski,
Do you know John
Oh,
Goodman?
God, of course I know John Goodman.
All right.
Rosie O'Donnell,
Ooh, these are not.
It's not panning out.
and Oprah, and she lives on a steady diet of lean cuisines.
Wait a minute.
So she's not even fat anymore.
Exactly. That's not.
Yes, but she has to. The way I'm taking this is she can only eat lean cuisines.
We've done one with Oprah already before.
It's fine. You could do it again.
It's still a
Okay,
fan
'cause-
submission. I don't know what you want.
It's a different. It's a different combination.
I'm just saying. Like it's if there's Oprah there, I'm always gonna marry her.
That's true.
Yeah, like I'm always
okay, but you
gonna
remember
marry
she's gonna be angry because she's eating nothing but lean cuisines.
her. I don't care.
Yeah. She can spit in my face every day.
Exactly. I
We
just
can
want-
begin the day with Oprah spitting in my face
Spanking me, whatever.
and then calling me, like a
Naughty
ginger
little
mongoloid.
boy,
Yeah.
and like whatever.
It's Oprah.
Exactly, and I'm going to be like living in her palatial.
I may
estate,
even
and
grow
I'm-
to enjoy the spitting.
exactly, and the spanking. Anyways, and then
Where
I
the fuck
probably
did the spanking come from?
He added it.
I
It's
might
fair
like
game.
it.
All right, so you got John
Especially
Goodman,
if it's
Rosie
Oprah.
O'Donnell, Oprah Winfrey on a steady diet
so
of lean cuisine.
Oprah Winfrey, definitely, I'm going to marry.
Duh.
That's a no-brainer. John Goodman, I probably have to kill. And
Is it weird that I'm partially attracted to Oprah Winfrey?
Yes, very.
No, it's not weird.
I think she's an attractive woman.
No,
I
she's
think if
not.
she lost 70 pounds, she'd be
On a diet of lean cuisine.
You're right. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say how many lean cuisines.
So you're gonna
she's
bang
eaten.
Rosie O'Donnell?
I would have
How
to.
would you do
Oh,
it?
you're
I
a
would have
sick
to.
fuck.
How would you do it?
Well, I mean, if the choice is between John Goodman and Rosie O'Donnell, I would definitely bang Rosie O'Donnell. Yes.
You guys could probably
that
wax
looks
your
like- mustaches
mustaches first and then bang each other.
That's not a bad looking Oprah right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Oprah Winfrey's an attractive woman. You can't have as much money as she has and not be an attractive woman.
True.
This is true. All right. And then
Oprah looking good.
John Goodman.
there you go. That's what you're going to hum.
Oh, is that her now?
There we go. Oh, even better. Is that?
As long as the lights are off.
She looks
and-
like Artie Lang had a kid with like
I'm just saying.
Yes.
I can if I want to, I can finish very quickly. So it
like
just has
Little
to be
Debbie.
Yeah, I just has to be.
Look how
couple
hairy
minutes.
that bitch is.
That is not her.
That is her.
That is totally not her because she doesn't have.
There. That's what you decide to fuck.
I don't care.
How
We're
are
gonna
you
put that
gonna
on
do
the
it
fan
then?
page.
Can
This
you
is gonna
give
be
me
in a dark
details?
room? This is gonna be in a dark room.
Okay,
I
here we
can-
go. Paint the picture.
I'm gonna
In a
say
dark
this-
room
Complete
with
dark room.
Rosie O'Donnell.
I'm going to tell her.
She's got her
to-
finger up your butt. You've got your finger up her butt.
No. I don't want her. I don't want her hands anywhere near me.
Okay.
It's
Her
just
hands
gonna
are
be-
tied.
It's just gonna be missionary style.
Hold on. Speaking of tying, PJ, can we waterboard you in this episode?
No.
You said you were into it.
I said we would discuss it.
Let's discuss it now.
I don't
Let's finish the BMK.
All right, go ahead. Fine.
I don't want to be a part of like waterboarding.
You can be
anyone.
excused.
Okay, good. But anyways, yes, missionary style, and I can finish in like 2 minutes.
You gonna
so-
look her in the eyes?
Yeah, really. Why wouldn't you go
Oh,
doggy?
I'm sorry. I meant doggy style.
Too late.
Nope, too late. You're going to stare into those eyes and lick that mustache.
No, I can.
Belly to belly.
I have eyelids. Oh,
Oh, belly to
Do
belly.
you think she's an innie or an outie?
Oh, I think she's a horrible thing.
I think she has too much fat for me to.
What do you think her bod pod results would be?
Oh, 82?
That's not possible. She'd be dead.
Can you be over 100%? Like,
It's over 9,000.
All right. So you're banging Rosie, killing Goodman, and
Marion Rose or Oprah.
what do you got?
I'm gonna do the same thing because one of those people is a man.
Okay, but so just provide some rationale
Are
here.
you doing the universal symbol for reverse cow grip hand jobs? Because I'm not giving
I was going this way,
John
not
Goodman.
this way. So
thumb. It's all about thumb position. No, one of it's simple. Again, I'm the exact same answer. I'm gonna marry Oprah because she's a beautiful person and she can make me better, and she can spit in my face every single day. I think I can see myself drinking that spit after a while, like just lapping
you're a
it up.
sick fuck. You know that?
It's Oprah Winfrey, man. You can't even
like,
contemplate how much
are you-
money she has.
I know, but are you talking about like early in the morning? She just
Yeah,
wakes up.
It's
and
gonna
that,
smell like tuna fish and
Oh God, no!
and badger's
you're-
blood.
So you're banking on the fact that her mouth's so dry in the morning she's got no spit, right?
No, I'll wait.
What? Oh my God!
We really
You're a
need.
sick fuck. Like you're disgusting, man.
We're going to talk.
Like, given like how much of a germaphobe you are, like this coming out is
Her,
like
she doesn't have germs. She's a billionaire.
Oh, she's been injecting money like Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
exactly.
She's perfect in all ways.
All right, so
You're disgusting.
I don't give a fuck. I'm killing Rosie because
You're gonna bang. You know what? No, go ahead.
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going. keep going.
Keep going.
I can't fuck Rosie O'Donnell. I just cannot. I cannot.
There's no way you think that
So you'd fuck
John
a dude
Goodman.
over
There's
Rosie
no way you
O'Donnell.
think John Goodman's more sexually attractive than Rosie O'Donnell. There's no way.
Yes.
You know what it is? Rosie O'Donnell hates Donald Trump, so by proxy, he can't bring his Donald Trump dick.
Look
loving
at that
hands
fucking thing on
to
TV.
touch
Look
her.
at that.
Okay, now pull up a picture of John Goodman, you weirdo.
Stop.
John Goodman also is not he's not a supporter of Trump.
Oh, conundrum.
This is my
Conundrum.
This is my BMK.
All right, as you were, I apologize.
God
Go
damn
ahead.
it.
Okay.
So she's fucking hideous. I can't stand the broad. I'm fucking killing her.
yes,
Um,
you're marrying Oprah. We got it.
No, I was going to marry John Goodman until you guys brought up the money aspect. Remember, this is not John Goodman. This is John Goodman from the Big Lebowski.
Doesn't matter, dude.
That's
How does that change the
I know, it doesn't
narrative?
matter, dude.
What does that change?
that's a guy I could hang out with.
And fuck.
You can hang out with the most annoying character from
Wait,
the
wait,
Big
wait, wait,
Lebowski.
wait,
He's not the most annoying character
wait,
for one.
Wait. We're missing the crucial part. You're going to fuck him, though. You're going to fuck him.
Yeah.
You
No,
have to
you
fuck
enjoyed
him.
the Big Lebowski so much
Exactly,
that you want to bang that
You
dude.
would fuck him. That's what you're saying.
Look, if it gets me to put a bullet in Rosie, I guess that's what we're
Okay,
left with.
I feel like this has it's been leading up to this, right?
Yeah,
the whole
we're
Batman
learning a
thing,
lot.
the whole what
Yeah.
is it? That movie. Fuck. I'm blinking out here.
Dogma.
No, the Air Force, the Navy, the
Top Gun.
Top Gun, the whole Top Gun
Yeah.
thing.
And
It's
then
been
we're
leading
banging Job Goodman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's slowly.
It's a series of logical
building up.
steps.
It's building up. It's building.
Okay, so
I like where this is going for you.
Yeah.
This is
Embrace it.
You're blossoming, PJ.
You're a chubby chaser, is what it is.
Fuck the two of you. You're goddamn asexual, and you want to drink Oprah's spit. So don't fucking
Guilty as
judge
charged.
me. All right. Like I said, he'd be a cool motherfucker. We could hang out. I agree with him. You should pull a gun on somebody
It's
that
not
refuses
bang-
to fucking
It's
not mark it.
It's not bang,
Man,
hang out,
exactly.
kill.
It's bang.
You're going to be giving each other simultaneous parallel dual reverse grip hand jobs.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
All right, I got something right here. So the North Atlantic Garbage Patch is an area of man-made marine debris found floating within the North Atlantic Gyre that we've talked about previously.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We've
again,
talked
that's a
about
fan
this,
submission back to the guy with kids with leashes.
Yeah.
And two, those are all sitting on top of the bag. Maybe just shake that motherfucker.
I've shaken it, but not nerd. Shout out. Trademark.
That was a good shout out.
You're
All right,
welcome.
we can readdress it, though. There's a big old patch of garbage floating around in the ocean that's become
In the Pacific.
omnipotent.
specifically.
So why are they not doing
becoming
something about this? I
self-aware.
don't understand.
Why do I want to give him kudos and props for his ability to enunciate so well?
Because
The Pacific specifically, very well.
because you're a racist. When you look at him, you want to hear Chinaman talk.
Oh my god.
Because you look at him and you,
I see short round.
yes, and you expect to hear, Dr. Jones, and he doesn't do it.
That was
so,
a terrible.
That was a
Asian accent.
terrible Asian accent.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
I can't do one.
and then shut the fuck up.
Nailed it.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
All right,
All right.
moving on.
Pacific.
Shaking the wolf,
We're not
wolf
gonna-
ticket lottery.
So we're not gonna do anything about the garbage. We're just gonna let
I
it
mean,
float.
it's a
Let's
tragedy.
set it on fire.
Wow, and destroy our ozone. Yes, let's do
How
that.
the fuck is that gonna destroy the ozone?
Because most of the stuff in the garbage patch is plastic. And
That's not
when
gonna
you-
destroy the ozone.
When you burn plastics,
No, it
releases
was from aerosol
CO
cans.
and plastic and burning plastic.
I'll allow it.
Fake news.
We're not using the ozone over that particular patch of the Earth anyway.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what? We don't need the ozone. Yeah, let's.
We're just gonna burn a couple of sharks and shit.
We're going to burn sharks, PJ?
Well, yeah. If we burn the ozone over the ocean, the sharks are gonna
You know,
get sunburned.
You know, like so. Overall, like in terms of like the ocean temperature and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It only needs to raise about like a couple degrees.
It's
for the
raising,
entire,
right.
Yeah, for the entire world to
Oh.
be affected by.
we got it. You're a liberal. Move on. Grab something from the back.
Points.
We've done Empire or Rebels.
What's that?
Empire or Rebels.
Oh,
Star Wars?
Yeah, we did this.
Empire. Just do it again.
Okay,
Empire.
rebels.
Rebels.
Yeah. You got some need to be the man. You know the empire was based on
hey,
Nazis,
look.
right?
Look,
It's
you
really
offer
funny.
two choices, and I simply ask myself truly, which of those two groups would I rather be a part of?
You know
I
what?
look.
You know what?
I look good in white. I'll be an empire.
Yeah,
I look
no,
good in
like-
all things.
No.
Not that Thanos show you're right.
Me too.
I think giving points for the attempt.
The what is it? The Empire does have a better design. Like they look.
They got a
cooler.
better 401k,
They got-
dental.
Exactly.
Here we go.
You're a rebel. You're hanging out with hair-covered
Actually,
mongoloids
those
who don't speak
stormtroopers,
English.
Did you see how he was digging through the bag though? He was stirring it and
I
digging.
shook the wolf ticket lottery. This
Go
is the
ahead.
sound of it.
What you got?
It says what will finally break the internet.
Kylie Jenner, apparently.
Points.
Throwbacks.
Snapchat is not the internet.
It's not?
No,
Close.
no, guys, it doesn't even comprise like even a percent of
Oh,
the internet.
I know what would break the internet if we
These
found
nuts.
out that the Democrats had colluded with the Russians to influence an election. That might break the internet.
Yeah.
You
You know,
I don't even
actually, the
begin- I can't
Republicans
even
did more
begin. I know,
colluding.
like, I can't even begin.
Actually,
to,
The
like,
they didn't.
Democrats
You're
didn't really
completely-
collude. The Republicans did more colluding. The Democrats, no.
Yeah, you're not up
They
on the
were
news.
internally corrupt because they outed outed Sanders.
But it was the Republicans that specifically used information obtained from the Republican Party
There's an
to influence the
That's
elections.
old. That's old news.
It doesn't change the fact that it's news or
No, it's been
fact.
debunked.
No, it has
No!
not.
Oh my God!
You are
PJ.
so full of crap.
Oh my God! You know that there's an actual FBI investigation going on by Mueller,
guy.
where every single week he's.
If you only watch
dredging
Fox
up
News, then
deeper,
you don't
deeper
know
things
that. You
about
think
the
it's been
Republican-
debunked.
About not necessarily just the Republican Party, but whole entire Trump administration being a part of this Russian collusion
He
scam.
watches
thing,
Fox
right?
News. He doesn't know. He
You
watches
know that
Alex
this
Jones.
is a thing, right? You know that,
He
like,
doesn't
Yeah, you
know.
know it's a thing that they find out that the Democrats were behind all of this bullshit, right?
So completely, you're going to
Wow.
pretend that you didn't just say that it's been debunked, and you're going to move right over to the Democrats.
where are you getting your information?
This is
I'm so
insane.
the
curious.
interwebs.
What, like Breitbart? Is that what you? Is that where you're getting?
no,
your-
Reliable
what's his name?
sources.
Yeah,
Alex Jones,
The Jew.
Alex Jones.
the Jew. Wow,
What's his name? Fuck,
I don't know. All Jews are the same. right?
Rosenthal.
Goldstein.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is his name?
Oh, it's not Goldstein.
Oh my God.
My bad.
He runs the Daily Wire or some shit.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. Hey, I want to talk about this.
What is it?
Coffee addiction.
Ooh.
I have this.
I mean, is it more coffee addiction or caffeine addiction?
Coffee. Because I don't drink like the rock stars and the monsters anymore. I used to. Now it's not only it's the feeling I get from coffee, but it's the taste that I get also.
So-
and I feel like I can't function some days
Without
it.
coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the stupid ass keto diet, I can't do the fucking butter coffee.
The bullet coffee.
It's so nasty.
Wait, why not?
It's just
It tastes gross.
so. But the problem is, I was just putting it into a cup and trying to shake the shit out of it.
So for our listeners, can you tell us what bullet coffee is?
So bullet coffee is supposed to be 2 cups of coffee, like a quarter stick of butter, and then
Oh my God. That is a
coconut
lot
oil.
of butter.
Yeah, coconut oil and
That is a lot of fat.
cinnamon for taste, right?
No, but you hit on the point, right? It's a keto diet. That's
Oh,
the
gotcha,
problem.
gotcha. Oops,
so he's
gotcha.
shooting for
Yeah, yeah.
75% of his intake every single day to be fat.
Yeah.
I have
know.
issues with keto. I understand the science behind it, but I think that in like 5 years, we're going to look back and say, all you people that did keto,
Like
you're
the
gonna
Atkins
die.
diet? Like
Yeah.
the Atkins diet?
So the problem with the bullet coffee though is like I try putting in a Yeti and just shaking it, right? You got to put it in a blender. It has to be fucking
Emulsified?
Yeah.
You gotta get the tannins to release the flavor along with the fats because fats are a good transporter of flavor.
Points.
Why is he looking at me like
Points.
I'm fucking Marlon Brando?
Point. Oh, wow.
Did you see that look in his face?
Throwbacks. That's not.
Whoa.
I think you took that
No,
look a different way.
whoa. I was getting
thought-
excited about the coffee here.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
getting excited about
But
you.
you took that
I know.
as your
again
Because he was talking to me and staring at
because
me.
you brought up the subject of coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean,
You took that the wrong way.
Here's the
That's
thing.
weird.
about
Hashtag
you
me
liking
too.
coffee. So I up until like maybe a year, no, like maybe 6 or 7 months ago, I hated coffee. Right? 'Cause
Really?
Like that,
Keep going.
yeah, because I thought that like coffee tasted bitter. It was just in general, coffee just tasted bad.
What? Just
right?
like black coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tastes like-
Or in general, just coffee. I thought, oh, it's too bitter, right?
Yeah.
What I've since discovered is because somebody actually brewed me a really nice cup of coffee before,
You're a coffee snob.
maybe, but like I drink that coffee, I'm like, oh my gosh, is this
Yeah.
what I've been missing out on?
No,
Because
you're a coffee
holy
snob.
crap.
So he probably had some crap gas station coffee or like some low-end
even
Starbucks
even
coffee.
Starbucks, yeah.
Yeah. Once you get a taste of some
Yes.
delicious, like
Oh, it
handmade
changes your
French
life.
press
Yeah,
coffee,
it changes
high
your life.
quality. Yeah, it's a
Have you
game
tried
changer.
honey in your coffee?
Yeah. It's
Honey's so
delicious.
much better than regular fucking sweetener, but it's not on the goddamn keto. So I
Yeah.
quit drinking coffee 3 weeks ago. I had my first cup of coffee today.
Rough.
I just broke down. I grabbed a little bit of fucking almond milk.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. And some kind of fake sugar that has nothing to it. It was delicious.
I try to tell myself, all right, from now on, we're going to drink just straight up black coffee because it's an antioxidant, no sugar,
Yep.
and we're not going to get
0
fat.
calories,
And it
yeah.
tastes like badger vomit. So I'm like, where's the sugar?
Yep. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
All right.
You got something good there?
Yeah, I got In-N-Out Burger or Shake Shack.
A steak and shake?
No, Shake Shack.
What's
you've never-
Steak Shack?
Shake Shack.
So throw that one
not
back in the bag.
tracking.
I haven't been to Shake Shack yet.
Oh,
Yeah, me
you
neither.
got to go to Shake Shack.
Is that a local thing?
Yeah, there's
a-
one in San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah. But In-N-Out is shit.
It's not poop. It's just Californians hype it up, and I'm like, it ain't that good. man.
And so I agree with the fact that like, so I don't like when people hype up In-N-Out. It's just that to me, since I'm from California and I ate In-N-Out like all my life, it is the best burger that I.
What about those fries though? Those fries are fucking
And I will give you that.
horrible.
In-N-Out fries. Again, I like them, but I can see why people hate them because
they
they
taste like
are
cardboard.
exactly like it's not. It's
some-
very. You have to grow up with them. You have to grow up with them, or else they're terrible.
Do you remember this? This was like an original, like our first podcast, maybe something that's so stupid that you would make you fight. Like I'm ready to fight somebody over fucking In-N-Out.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I'll give it- I'll
find
give
me
that-
in the street and we
I'll
can
give that
fucking
to
do
you. I'll
this.
give
All
that-
right.
Giving out hands.
I'll give that to you
hand
because
coupons.
I'll give that to you because since then I've tried other fast food fries and I'm like, oh, these are delicious. You know,
Yeah,
like,
But you know
In-N-Out
what?
Fries.
When people like don't want to jerk off because Whataburger's so good, I'm baffled. Like when people say Whataburger's
Oh
not
my
the greatest
God,
thing in the
yeah,
world,
see,
I'm like, are we eating the same thing?
I think Whataburger is fine.
Oh, so
That's it.
Carl's
I think
Jr.
it's
over
fine.
Whataburger any day of the fucking
You are
Yes.
insane.
Yes.
You're
Carl's Jr.
insane.
Oh my gosh, Carl's Jr. like gourmet burgers. Oof, delicious.
so good.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, a Western
They're
bacon
good.
double over there.
They're good, but they're no
Fucking delicious.
Whataburger.
You know what? The problem I have with Whataburger burgers, like their patties are dry. It's not.
Oh, you've been to a
delicious.
shit Whataburger then.
Oh, really?
They're usually greasier than fuck, man. Run all the way down your arm.
Oh, it's so
No.
good.
Fuck up your shirt.
So the burgers themselves are dry. Everything that surrounds it, it's all greasy and like it really.
You've been to a bad
Have you tried
Whataburger.
more than one Whataburger?
Yeah, I've tried all.
And you had the
across-
same experience?
Did it take him 10 minutes to
I
get you your
stopped
burger?
ordering the burgers. That's because of that. I've had more than one experience where the patty was dry.
Did
so
it?
I'm like,
Did it take him 10 minutes to bring it to you?
I don't remember.
Yeah. So the Whataburger over here, they make it, every burger's fresh.
Yeah.
It takes literally 10 minutes.
Is that supposed to be like the quality of Whataburger?
Yeah.
Because like again, I've stopped ordering burgers from Whataburger.
Did you see that New York firefighter that was down in Texas for the floods and shit, and he was helping out, and they brought him Whataburger?
And he cried.
He did. He was like, this is the best fucking thing I've ever had.
And he probably jizzed a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, I do every time I eat In-N-Out, so I guess it's understandable.
Okay.
Who's got something?
I got something. If you could play any musical instrument like a master without any effort, what instrument would you choose?
That's a good one. I like that one.
Guitar.
Yeah. For the poon.
That's surprisingly romantic of you.
For the poon.
For the poon? Yeah.
He said guitar, not like Spanish guitar.
I usually filter out, like I try to filter out a lot of what you say, BJ, and I forgot. I just filtered out the whole for the poon part. And I'm like, oh, okay, wait, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. For me, definitely the piano.
Daggone it, you stole mine.
Yes.
Well, the piano's like the master of all instruments. So if you're going to be, and if you can play the piano like a boss, then yeah, it just sounds like it doesn't even sound like music to me. It's like something else on a higher level.
Ethereal.
If it was the 80s, saxophone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the keyboard that looks like a guitar. Yeah.
No, I want to be the dude from Lost Boys with the guitar on the beach.
You don't have the upper body strength to be the guy from...
that guy was on a lot
Again,
of
another
juice.
Lost reference.
How have you not watched Lost Boys, man?
Wild is just throwing something at
Go
me.
watch Lost Boys.
Okay,
You
the only
freak.
thing I know about the Lost Boys is the
Can you please just watch the movie?
the
The Hain brothers?
no
the Corey?
like
The two Corys.
He's doing something weird, and that's a shot.
There
He's
was
doing something
several
weird
shots
with
in
his
there.
hand.
It's like the most famous scene from the movie where it goes.
There's multiple
It's the
scenes.
Warriors.
sections.
Oh no, that's the Warriors. No, never mind. That's something different.
Wow, bro. Seriously, when you got nothing going on, you can't sleep because you've been drinking Monster all day.
Premise. Just give me the premise.
So a young boy and his family moved to California because they're getting away from something.
Okay.
And then the young guy makes friends with another guy who introduces him to an underground world of vampire hunters. And then they come into play. You can't play these videos.
I can.
Well, he's playing the video now with the guy with no shirt on and the chain around his neck who plays the saxophone at the beginning. Look at that. Look at those hips.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
this is amazing.
He is the king of the 80s. This
This
man
is
is the king of the
amazing.
80s.
Anyone who's seen Lost Boys knows this.
I
Now I wanna
understand
watch
why,
the Lost Boys
I understand
again.
why you want to be that guy.
Yeah,
Like,
we all want to be that guy. And he
Everyone
played the
would.
sax. All right, just stop it because I'm not going to be able to focus if you keep playing the rest of that movie. Yeah, so seriously, do yourself
amazing.
a favor and go watch that movie.
I will. It looks. Wait, so is
so
it good? Is it
good.
good though?
Yes.
See, okay.
So here's the enigma. Here's the problem with Lost Boys.
There's no problem with Lost Boys.
Yeah, I'm
is it a
getting there.
cult favorite or is it like,
No, it's
is it
an everybody favorite.
It's an
everybody loves this fucking
It's-
movie.
It's
Who's the director?
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
So
I'll watch
Joel
it.
Schumacher directed Lost
Oh,
Boys, right?
the guy who directed one of the worst Batman movies ever.
Right. So that's what scared everybody. They're like, oh, Joel Schumacher's taking over for Tim Burton. They're like, cool. Dude did Lost Boys. This is going to be the shit. And then he did fucking Batman Forever.
Did he ever recover? Like
No, he even admits to it. He
Why
says
do people
flat out.
hate Batman Forever. It's
Batman Forever is not as
of my-
bad as Batman and Robin.
yeah, that's terrible. Batman
was-
Forever's got Catwoman in it with
No,
that's not the one?
that's
Batman Returns? Okay.
Yeah, you go from Burton to fucking
Right. Okay.
And then Tim Burton even says he hated the first Batman with Nicholson.
Now, come on.
Dude, that was
I don't
great.
think
I
I
don't.
even watched the first Batman movie.
Yeah.
Such a fucking.
When you take into consideration the resources they had available at that time period and they made that movie, they nailed it.
Hold on. So, do you like those movies better than Nolan movies? The Nolan Batman movies?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was saying, like,
Absolutely
wow,
not.
we're about to fight.
It's like comparing caviar and like a street hot dog.
Okay, good. Okay, no, I just want to make
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like one more than the other. I like them equally. I would have to
They're
say.
not in the
The
same
Nolan
arena.
and the
Yeah, they're not in the same. It's
Oh,
different time periods, different
yeah,
everything.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's like just picking your favorite child, Gwenny. Okay.
Yeah, parents always lie about that favorite
I know,
child
I
thing,
know,
man.
I know, because I'm the favorite.
Yeah.
Get the fuck. Wait, are you the only male?
Yeah.
Are you
That's
the
why.
only child?
Yeah.
I'm the oldest too, and so like my mom like definitely like she has that like oldest child connection. She's like,
So were all the girls born in America?
yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Well, I just know.
I
that-
was born in America, PJ. I was born in Bellevue, New Jersey. You fucking
Well, it's just I know they kill the girls off and the Asians. So
in Asians.
yeah.
Okay.
What do you got over there?
What's your favorite or least favorite fruit?
Okay. I mean,
I can tell you my least favorite.
we can answer both.
Yeah.
Right? Favorite and least favorite.
You got it ready to go?
no, you go ahead.
No, you go.
My favorite food is the mango.
That's so weird.
My
That's
least
my favorite fruit.
My least favorite.
If you say dragon fruit, then we just became best friends.
least favorite,
Yeah.
that's a good contender. But I probably apples actually.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing: have you ever had a Honey Crisp apple?
Yes.
I think
hate
I
it?
have. I think I have. No, it's delicious. No,
Yeah.
it is. It just. I think apples are too sweet for me because like
Have you ever had a Granny Smith apple?
I don't like the
I
texture.
hate Granny
The
Smith.
point I'm trying to make is there's so many different
yeah, I
types
know,
of
yeah.
apples.
Yeah, I'm just going to lump them all together
different.
as shit.
Well, you would.
Yeah.
You tend to do
Generally, I think it's because like do apples have a high acidity?
Did you say
Asses?
I said
Are
Can we roll the tape on that?
Are asses highly acidic? I'm asking for a
so
friend.
I've been doing I've been eating them entirely wrong.
I'm trying to find out what my dick keeps
Tastes like
burning.
acid.
Is my tongue supposed to be burning? I mean, like,
All right. So
no, that's just the poop.
my favorite fruit is mango. There's something about the
It's so
the
good.
flavor of a ripe mango. It's amazing.
They're
And,
a
like, the
bitch to
texture.
cut up right sometimes.
That's why I make my wife do it.
Oh, that's not nice.
Does she do like the whole she cuts them into cubes and then you can just flip them out and you can eat
No,
cube by
no.
cube?
So here's the reason I make my wife do it. So I'm deathly allergic to poison ivy. There's a chemical in the peel of mango called Rosie, which has a similar effect as poison ivy. So if you don't wash off the outside of it with like a dish soap, then you could break out.
Wow.
I've had it happen. Like my face swole up.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So I had to have like Benadryl and other
You
stuff.
still love like mango?
I love the fruit.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
mangoes. Yeah, I think we're in agreement. And you said dragon fruit. I can't.
Have you ever had dragon fruit?
No.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
No. It's not even disgusting. What pisses me off about dragon fruit is it looks so delicious.
It looks amazing.
yeah, and you eat it and there's no flavor.
There's no flavor.
Yeah, there's just
It's like
no
a
flavor.
kiwi that somebody sucked the soul out of.
Exactly.
It's got the texture of a kiwi on the inside, and there's two different types. There's the red and the white, but on the outside you had this beautiful
Yes.
pink
And it
thing
looks
with
so exotic.
green.
Yeah.
And then you get on
Yeah,
the inside,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like this is literal garbage.
Oh yeah.
So actually, what I've been told is that dragon fruit primarily is used for like smoothies. Like it makes other fruits and stuff like that in the smoothie taste better. That's all it does.
pomegranates are overrated as well.
No, they're not. They're
I
delicious.
like pomegranates. Yeah, I like pomegranates.
I like the Greek myth about. You ever heard the Greek myth about pomegranates? How there was that one person who went into the underworld
Yes,
and she was
Demeter.
right.
Demeter, because
So that's the goddess of the harvest, but I believe it was actually her daughter. That
Persephone,
went into
I'm
it.
sorry. You're right.
Persephone.
It's Persephone.
So she went into the underworld, and because Hades wanted her to be his wife,
He
and they
stole
made a deal.
her.
He stole her,
Yeah.
and they made and there was a lot of women stealing and rape going on in those times.
So most of Greek mythology can be summed up in
rape?
as to Zeus. Please don't put your dick in that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my dick in that.
If,
That's
if
like
you're
most
Zeus,
of- yeah.
if you're Zeus, you're just the man on all levels.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn into a shower of gold,
Exactly.
and I'm gonna rape some hoes.
that's like the entirety of the Greek of Greek mythology. It's
and then
hilarious.
these people spring out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of rape, Michael Bay is looking to direct the new Lobo film.
I'm okay
Oh,
with
cool. Who's Lobo? I mean, no. I know who Lobo is. Who's gonna play Lobo?
Oh.
I phrased that incorrectly.
Good save, man. Good
Who's
save.
gonna play Lobo?
it. It's up in the air.
So it's kind
It
of sucks
doesn't
that
really-
Jason Momoa is always already doing Aquaman because he'd make a great Lobo.
See, that's the thing. You just need to be buff and have long hair to be Lobo. It's not complicated.
Oh, Jason Momoa would have
The
made
character
a great
doesn't
Lobo.
have depth. It's Lobo.
Yeah.
He's a
True.
stereotype of
90s like masculinity.
masculinity.
Yeah.
But you're
Right.
okay with Michael Bay doing this shit?
No problem.
You know why?
Transformers, Ninja Turtles.
Exactly.
No.
The
It would
motherfucker-
fit. It would
he's the
fit
exact-
Lobo.
Exactly. There's
Everything.
no depth. No, I completely agree with you. There's no depth. And another thing is there's not going to be any fan backlash because how many fans of Lobos are there?
There will be. Yeah, I know. Tim Story, the guy that did the original Deadpool, he's off the Deadpool franchise. Fuck, I'd like to see him do Lobo.
Wait, he's off as in like he got kicked off?
Yeah,
Or-
there was a disagreement. I think he wanted to go for more of a serious tone or some shit. It was one or the other. Either he wanted
At
to
the
be
end of
more
the day,
serious or
yeah.
comedic, and they were like, they didn't see
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's Ryan Reynolds driving Deadpool as
True.
it should be.
Yeah, true.
So who cares?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, writing is a huge part of movies, like over what makes it good. And if
Yeah.
he wrote the first movie and he's not on board,
No,
with
this is
the
the
He didn't
director.
write- he just directed it.
Oh, he directed it.
Yeah,
okay,
he
that's
can go.
interesting. Yeah.
Bye bye. He's lost.
All right, let's get something to go out on here. Bickerbots Podcast, Gmail, all the socials. Like the Facebook page, people. It's getting ridiculous. Oh, send us an email. We'll send you stickers. We're getting new stickers.
Yeah. So what is the perfect age to be?
Ooh, that's another good.
26.
These are good questions.
Yeah.
26. You're
Why?
welcome. Because I think it was the most fun I had in life because I was old enough, making enough money, no responsibilities.
Wait, were you in the army when you were 20? When you was?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, you were making enough money, like you felt
To
like you were-
support myself, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So okay. So you're just. So are you talking about a specific time period in your life, or just? So the way I read the question is,
What's the perfect age
if
ever?
I could be
Physical
an age
age.
right now,
Physical age,
right?
yeah.
That's how I take it.
Well, I would still go with 26.
Yeah, of course. Most guys.
I'm in
would.
better shape now than I was then.
Well, I'm in better shape now than I was then. I'm 38.
But I also think that's due to just not being driven, not giving a fuck, thinking I
Right.
could get
So
away with things.
if you knew what you know now and you had the body of a 26-year-old, you'd be like,
Yeah, my knees wouldn't be fucking shot.
From all the blowjobs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What's your perfect age?
Not all of us had college paid for
like
by
last
the
year.
Asians.
Last year?
yeah, like 28. Like
Yeah?
that's like
Why?
just because like I feel like I'm just starting to get into my physical like
Just hitting your groove?
Yeah, exactly. So
You got this whole asexuality thing figured out and things are really working out?
yeah.
I think I'm going to say, so I've been at my peak physical existence is like now or 33. I think that's when I was my
33.
biggest. That's when I had that most muscle, but I'm stronger now. And but I feel like I would throw it all away to be like 17 again.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I really enjoyed because I did not like being a young kid, like 8 or 9.
Yeah, right.
I did not like that. But 17 I was still young and youthful and free, but I still could, make my own choices and do my own thing. So I think 17 would be.
It's still like too. I don't know.
But we were very different at 17.
Yeah,
I can
true,
promise
true.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I was staying out all nights and not coming home.
Yeah, but wouldn't you
and
like to be just old enough so you can get into the casino, any club? You
I don't
can be
like casinos.
21.
whatever.
at
So you
least?
can be
I don't like clubs.
you can be taken seriously when you're talking to somebody.
21.
That's been my whole life.
That's like the legal drinking age. No, you don't even want to.
I've been drinking since I was
I know
8.
you've been. I know that exactly.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like at least you wouldn't get in trouble for it.
Never
you know?
got in trouble.
That's not what I'm saying. Like, okay, whatever. All right. Okay, whatever.
All right. Russian curlers got caught taking.
Steroids.
Yep.
It wasn't steroids. It's this weird.
Testosterone?
He was doping in some manner.
HGH?
He was doping in some.
Yeah, he was
You
doping.
need that stamina to slide that rock across the ice.
Which I like that confused me because I was like, for curling, like why?
Here we go.
insane.
You know what? You got the English degree.
What? Read it.
What the hell's that drug?
Because you need
Meldonium. I have no idea.
an
what the
English
fuck that
degree
is.
to be able to read.
Meldonium. Well, to pronounce that.
Well, sounds
That
like you're
sounds like a
pronouncing
Russian like drug.
Yeah. So they said
Meldonium.
it was
Good
it's for
cheap and
stamina
available
and
over the
energy and all this other shit, and kept them calm.
It's marketed as Mildronate. Oh, what the fuck is that?
I have no clue.
By the Latvian pharmaceutical firm Grindex. This just sounds like a comical.
Wait, Latvia. Isn't that where Dr. Doom's from?
Yeah, it is. Wait, is this real? Wait, no. Latvia is a fictional country, right? No, I just insulted like Latvian. Like if Latvia
I'd
is
like
not
to apologize to
Yeah,
all of our
exactly.
Latvian Americans.
Dr. Doom, please don't fuck us up.
No, you're talking about that wasn't a real place. You're talking about the one in Ultron, Age of Ultron, that floated up?
No, that's Sokovia.
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 Yeah, the Sokovian
Man,
Accords.
you were just fucking pissing everybody off.
Oh my God, Latvia is a real country. I'm
No,
so
Latvia
sorry.
is a real country. I know that.
No, but like
Latvian Orthodox. There's a
That's
whole...
where Borat was from, right?
Nope, that's Kazakhstan.
we are just messing up all
Yeah.
these countries.
Kazakhstan is where Borat's from because he hates Uzbekistan.
More Olympic news. OCD. This is good for you guys.
Big ups.
3 Canadians were arrested for car theft while
Was
in
it
Canada.
OCD?
Well, they're from Canada,
Right.
So let's see here. South Korean police. Blah blah blah. The guy had a 1.6 blood alcohol,
It's not too bad.
Oh,
double in the U.S.
Dr. Doom's fictional
That's a
country is
shot.
Latveria, not Latvia.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
The new Aquaman movie. They're saying that he's going to have an accurate costume,
Ooh, I have an interesting thing.
orange and yellow, green.
So I forgot the director's name, but like, so he's directed both Marvel movies and DC movies. I forgot which director
Josh
it was.
Whedon?
No, but
Joss Whedon,
Joss Whedon.
not Josh Wheaton.
But
I'm the only one that's ever been in a Joss Whedon movie, so go fuck yourselves.
oh my God, you.
This guy.
Anyways,
This
so
guy.
He brought up an interesting theory as to why DC movies are doing so, DC movies are doing so poorly in comparison to Marvel movies.
Right.
And he was saying that it's because of the heroes. It's because like
Lies.
DC movie. No. Hear me out, right? or hear him out. I
Yeah.
should say is DC heroes like they just don't connect with the modern audience today because DC heroes like think about it like it's Superman, it's like Green Lantern, it's like these like weird like Green Lantern, right? If you broke him down as just his powers, right? It's like this guy who can create things out of his ring.
Brilliant.
But apparently he's weak to the color yellow.
Yeah.
You know, like
Brilliant.
it's just. How does that like? Why is that that's like a very like a comic-y concept, right?
No, the
It
problem-
doesn't translate well into like everybody. It's a very comic book kind of nerd kind of thing. Even Superman, it's like he has like no depth to him. He's a very like
He's too powerful.
what can Superman? Yeah, what can Superman do? Everything. Superman can do
No.
literally
Superman's
everything.
weakness is his people.
Exactly. No, his weakness is
people.
kryptonite, though, right? Like,
Well, not
it's just-
really. He can overcome you with kryptonite. If you kill Lois or his mother, then you beat Superman.
But that's that's like a recent thing, like where like recent comic books and like movies, like, they try not to focus on his actual comic book weakness, which is like something ridiculous, right? It's like, oh, it's like a green rock, like it's so the general audiences don't tend to connect very well with that. The Marvel movies, on the other hand, it's very like you can go like, oh, it's set in the real world, kind of, right? Like Tony Stark, he's
That's
basically
funny. Because Marvel's looked at as more cheesy, more fantastical than DC typically.
No, I'll agree with him with that because Marvel uses actual cities.
Yes.
They use actual.
I'm talking about the superheroes
problems.
though, like
even the superheroes. So
The superheroes are closer to the map.
in terms of the movies.
in Marvel.
Yes.
So in terms of the no. I'm talking about the
What?
I'm talking.
So I'm a DC fanboy, right?
Yeah, you
The
are.
idea of Batman's just ridiculous.
Yes.
The fact that he does everything, that he takes on Superman, all this bullshit.
Now, in the comics, when he became addicted to Venom,
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah, it was great. But
Yeah.
the point is like, the shit he does is the same shit Captain America does. But Captain America has a super suit,
exactly,
Superman,
yes, exactly.
which is basically steroids.
But going back to the kryptonite thing, to me that makes sense, right? So Superman is an alien who is super powerful because he's away from that,
Gotcha.
and he's powered by the sun. So when you expose him to that, he's basically just a normal person.
Everything you've just said,
Yeah.
that doesn't connect with the general audience.
I got you, 'cause I'm a comic book geek and the most people don't get it. I got you. Okay.
Like, in contrast, Marvel movies, what was the first really successful Marvel movie that's kickstarted everything? Iron Man. And that he's basically just Elon Musk, but like, times 10, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's very relatable. So
Elon,
that's why
I love you. Just want to put that out there.
oh my God.
Okay, so we're going to wrap things up here. BickerBotsPodcast@gmail.com. And coming up, we've got an actual legit psychiatrist that's going to tell us which one of us is the most fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's a future episode. We usually don't pimp future episodes. The point of that, though, is we went through 5 psychologists, and they all told us to go fuck ourselves.
Yep.
And we finally found
Oh,
one.
I feel terrible. Okay, anyways.
Rock 'em.
Sock 'em.
Go fuck yourselves.
A classic, and at the same time, progressive.